Hi everybody, Erin here from Grounded Warrior. Thanks for joining me for today's yoga flow. The only things you might need are 2 yoga blocks, but if you don't have them, no big deal. We're actually going to get started in seated, so you can cross your legs. If you need to, you can extend one or both legs if that hurts your knees to have them crossed. Let's sit up nice and tall and place your palms over your knees. Sit back, closing your eyes. Feel your sit bones rooted down into the mat. Take a big breath in and open mouth exhale. Twice more, inhale and exhale. Last one, breath in and out. And just pausing here, taking slow and steady breaths. Imagine yourself taking a step back from your everyday life, almost as though you're retreating to a little island or oasis where there's no to-do list, there's no responsibilities. There's just you, your breath, and your body. Take a deep breath in and let go of any distractions. Bring your hands together at your heart and choosing an intention for your practice today. Just one word or a mantra, something to inspire your breath and your movements. Inhale and exhale. And then opening the eyes. We're going to start in tabletop. So you're going to spin yourself around. Bring your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. And starting with some simple cows and cats. So inhale to arch and exhale to round. And keep going. You can close your eyes here. Feel your breath move throughout your mid-body. And maybe start to add a little swish of the hips side to side as you hold a rounded back, tucking your chin towards your chest. And then hold your hips over to one side and walk your hands to the other side. Breathe. And then swish the hips to the other side and walk your hands on the other as well. Coming back through center. Make sure your middle finger points forward, wrist creases parallel to the front of the mat. And lift your knees, downward facing dog. It's a very basic pose. We do this in a lot of our practices. Remember, you can always choose tabletop or child's pose instead. For now, pedal out the feet, bending one knee and then the other. And then press both heels towards the ground. It doesn't matter if they don't touch, that's totally fine. Keep your arms long. Press your chest towards your thighs. Lift your hips towards the sky. Make an upside down V shape. Take a breath in, rise high on tiptoes. And as you exhale, tiptoe up to meet your hands, feeling a nice stretch in your hamstrings. Once you arrive, cross the arms, drop the head, ragdoll. This is a great pose to remember and do on your own throughout your day. Release your hands down. Inhale to a long spine. And as you exhale, fold. Twice more, inhale, lift. And lower. Once more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, and roll all the way up to stand, stacking the vertebrae. Reach the arms out And bring your intention down into your mind and your heart. Breath in and breath out. Opening your eyes, inhale, sweep up. And as you exhale, cactus the arms. Once more, inhale. Cactus the arms, and then this time, inhale, reach up. And swan dive, come all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Tense your fingers and step your right foot to the back of the mat. Flatten your foot and reach your arms high. Pull away from the front thigh, tucking your tailbone slightly, engage through the low belly. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your right hand down, and you're going to lift your left arm up, twisting towards that front knee. Try not to grasp the mat with your front toes, and maybe curl off of your back knee, lifting it away from the ground. Take one more big breath here. And then this is a nice place if you'd like to grab blocks. Frame your front foot. Inhale, dip the hips. Exhale, straighten and fold the legs. Do that twice more. Once more. And then hold straight legs and hop your right foot in a little closer. Square your hips off. Lift your heart. And then lower your chest towards that front leg. Dropping your head, breathe. On your next inhale, lift up halfway and step the right foot back, runner's lunge. This place, you don't need your blocks. We're coming into a standing split. Lift that back leg, the right one up. Now, this is our first one here, so don't worry about getting the leg up too high. You can bend the left knee a little. Inhale. And then step your foot forward. Make sure your feet touch. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, come up. And keep your arms up and sit down. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Keep your spine long, your glutes back. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, sweep them back. Try not to move anything else. Twice more. Once more. Now inhale, straighten, reach up. And swan dive, which should feel good. Inhale, flat back. Tense your fingers. This time, step your left foot back. Lower the left knee. Sweep the arms high. Square off. So that means you want your hips and chest pointed straight forward. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your left hand down and reach your right arm high, twisting towards the front knee. And then if you'd like, stay here or curl off your back toes and lift your back knee. Breathing into a deeper stretch. You should feel this in the right glute. Inhale higher. And as you exhale, hand comes down. Grab your blocks. Inhale, dip your hips. Exhale, straighten your legs. Take that twice more. Once more. Hold here. Hop your back foot in just a few inches. Lift your heart. And then with a long spine, fold over that right leg. Breathing. So you should feel this in your hamstrings, possibly your IT band, areas that get really tight. And then bend into the front knee, runner's lunge. You can use your blocks here, or hands can come to the mat. Standing split, lift your left leg. Teeny bend in the right knee so you're not hyperextending. Inhale the leg up higher. And as you exhale, knee to nose and step forward, feet together. Inhale to a long spine. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, reach high. And then sit down low, Utkatasana. Inhale, knees to elbows. or elbows to knees. Inhale. Once more. Inhale, straighten everything, reach. And swan dive. Inhale, flat back. And then you're gonna step into a high plank. Try not to drag your feet. Inhale, shift a little forward. Knees come down. Lift the chest. You're gonna take 2 yogi push-ups here. You're gonna bend the elbows, press up, lift your knees. Once more, bend the elbows, press up, lift your knees. Now listen, keep your knees lifted if you can. Lower to your belly. Once you come down, hands under your forehead. Bend your knees, swish your feet gently side to side. Release your legs long. Have your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, little cobra. Pause and hold. Maybe lift your hands, squeeze shoulders together. And then lower. Press through table to downward facing, lifting up. Press your chest back towards your thighs. Spread your weight out amongst all 10 knuckles. Inhale your left leg high. And then bend the knee and open the hip. Remember, this can be done in tabletop as well. Maybe it feels good to bend and straighten the leg a few times. And then straighten the leg, square the hips. Inhale, little core work. Knee to left elbow. Twice more, inhale, reach. Knee to left elbow. Once more. Knee to left elbow, hold, knee to nose, step through. Crescent lunge this time, so we're staying off our back knee. Pulling the arms back in line with the ears, tucking the tailbone. Take a left hand to left hip, reach the right arm up and over. Feel the side body stretch. Inhale. And then come back to center. We're gonna take off warrior 3, floating off your back leg. Square the hips towards the earth. So feel the inner thighs pull in. Lengthen from the crown of the head to the heel. Take one more breath here. You can do it. Step back, crescent lunge, and open warrior 2. Make sure your front toes point straight forward. Your knee is bent right over your ankle. Your back leg is straight and strong. Arms reach up. Inhale, reach. And then bring your elbow down, side angle. Try not to sink into your shoulder. Press the ground away. Open across the front of the chest. Imagine drawing a line from your top hand to your bottom elbow. Maybe to make it harder, reach your bottom arm out, holding for 3, 2. Elbow down, reverse your warrior, straighten your front leg. And then turn your left toes, so all 10 toes point towards me, and you're going to bring your hands to your right foot at the back of the mat. Drop your head, and then come through center. Inhale, lift halfway. Turn your toes out, heels in. Teeny bend in the knees, and come back up to stand. Straighten the arms and the legs, and then sit down low, goddess pose. You can keep hands here, which is where I prefer them, or bring the elbows out, spread the fingers wide. Try not to grasp the mat with the toes. Sit lower, and then inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come all the way down, high plank. Pause. Let's reach the right arm high, side plank, Vastisthasana. You can always bring the bottom knee down. You can also stagger the feet or stack them. Take a breath in, reach higher. And as you exhale, high plank, knees up or down, chaturanga. That means bending the elbows back. Inhale through cobra or press up to up dog. And we meet in downward facing. Take an inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Bring your knees the width of the mat. Big toes touch. And sit back for a moment. This is child's pose where you can rest and refocus. Let's do the other side, setting up, downward facing dog. Bring your feet close together, and then lift that right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. Keep squaring your shoulders off, and maybe bend and straighten that right leg a few times. Square the hips off, inhale, core work. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Twice more. Once more. Knee to right elbow, hold. Knee to nose, step through. Crescent lunge. Bend deep into both knees here. You want to feel kind of buoyant. You don't want to feel stuck in one place. Right hand to right hip, left arm reaches up and over. Side bend stretch. Breathe. All right, let's get focused and strong. Inhale. Warrior three, float off the back leg. Square the hips off. Try not to fall, but if you do, just come back into it. It's a practice. It's not about perfection. Step back, crescent lunge. And then open warrior two to the side. Front heel to back arch alignment. You want to set up your shoulders over your hips. Tuck your tailbone a little. Inhale forward. Elbow down. And then the left arm goes high. Once again, don't sink. Press the ground away. Keep bending into your front knee. Reach the top hand to the sky. And either stay or reach the bottom arm out for 3, 2. Elbow down. Reverse your warrior and straighten the front leg. Should feel good. Turn all 10 toes in the same direction, and then bring both hands towards the left foot at the back of the mat. Come back through center. Inhale, flat back. Once again, turn your toes out, heels in, bend the knees. Sweep up, hands together at the heart. Okay, sit down low, sumo squat. Maybe this time you lift one or both heels for 3, 2. Heels down, reach up. Windmill your hands to the front of the mat, high plank. And remember, you can bring your right knee down if you need to. Side plank, Vastisthasana. Lift the left arm high for 3, 2, and 1. Hand down. Chaturanga, knees up or down. Inhale through your back foot. Exhale to downward facing. Take an inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. We're gonna walk our hands to meet our feet at the back of the mat. Flat back and fold. Roll all the way up to stand, reaching the arms high. And hands come down to the heart. Breath in and breath out. We're going to be taking 4 balance poses. Each one will bring us a step forward towards the front of the mat. If your mat's really squishy, come onto the hardwood floor instead. We're going to start with the right foot. So stand up, reach through the crown of the head, and take your right foot to your left leg, above or below the knee, never on it. Hands can come to the heart. We're in tree pose for Krasana. Maybe reach the arms up. Keep your core engaged, and maybe smile. Focus on something that's not moving. Hold for 3, 2. All right, fun transition. Lift your knee and step it forward. Same thing on the other side. Left foot to the right leg this time. Maintain an open heart. Positivity in your mind. Breathing in your tree. Maybe take your pointer finger under your thumb, the individual bowing to the universe. Hold for 3, 2. Lift your leg and step it forward. Hands come together at the heart. Now this one's a little more challenging, so you can do tree pose again, or cross your right ankle over, sit down low, and you're in figure 4. We're going to keep our heart lifted for this one. Pull your low belly in. Try to square your hips off. Hold and focus for 3, 2. Slowly transition, lift, step forward. Last but not least, lift the left, cross it over the right knee, sit back, sit low, and hold. Breathe into it. You can do this for 3, 2. Lift up and step down. Nice job. Take a breath in, reach the arms high. Take all of that balance and strength down to your heart. Inhale and exhale. Great job. We're actually going to come down onto our backs now. Make your way there slowly. I like to keep my feet flat and lower with control. Reach the arms back and swish the knees side to side. After this next one, just bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. And we'll end with the legs straight up. So extending the legs, you can use hands, a strap or towel if you need it. Maybe it feels good to rotate your ankles. And then just hold for a moment. Let your legs resist gravity. Maybe you can relax the arms down. And most likely, if you're following along with this week's workouts, your legs are a little tired. So this is a great way to rest. Take another breath in and out. Bring the knees in, and we'll set up for Shavasana, extending your legs long. We did a lot of hip openers, so if you would prefer, you can bring the soles of your feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Close your eyes. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. One more. And allow yourself this time to rest, Shavasana. Big breath in. And out. Start to bring movement back to your body. Rotate wrists. Hug your knees in. And then you can roll over or just press your way up to seated. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know I feel great, and I hope you do too, because Grounded Warrior is here to help you feel strong, confident, and balanced. So I hope you have a great day. Use the hashtag Grounded Warrior to let us know how you're doing, and see you soon. Namaste.